I'm so proud of you. About you, hey, mom.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the
Kicking off
Pittsburgh
first.
Steelers taking
Nah,
on the
nah,
Baltimore
nah, nah.
Ravens.
Nah, nah,
For a
nah.
berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jackson, first play, going to throw.
Sure. Let's go, babe.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way, and then try and match his athleticism.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
It's supposed to be a pick, man. Come on, man.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Touched him, bro.
Escaping the pressure right. And
fuck, man.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
I'm barely even touched you, man. Come on, bro.
Ready?
Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his left. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he stopped immediately there. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation.
And down he goes.
Let's go, babe.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. T.J. Watt, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. Out to his left.
Defense. Defense.
So he just tossed it away. But that brings up
a lot of defense there. Defense. A lot of defense there. Defense.
He's just got to throw this one away.
And I tell you what, he got
he made it. He barely made it.
Behind it. every
A lot
possession in the
of
postseason
defense,
magnified. And look, it's just the
baby. A
opening drive. They didn't
lot
get the
of
touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
defense.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd
Black
into
and
it
yellow,
as
black
well.
and yellow.
And remember,
Yeah.
in the playoffs, the game
You know what
slows
it
down a little
is.
bit, so every
Everything
point's
I
precious.
do it big. You know,
And
you're
Garland
not
not
son,
to run
every
with
single
it. And a fair
sign.
catch on the kickoff will move the Birds to 25.
You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is. Everything I do it big.
Pickett leads the
That's right.
Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive.
Black and yellow.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pickett.
What the?
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Pickett back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What the fuck?
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And
Okay,
take
bro.
possession of the football
All right,
inside
bro.
the 15 at the 14-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
All right,
And
bro.
don't you
Come
feel
on,
just a
bro.
little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Right.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
He can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Tucker's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field
You
position,
still
like
in
they
there
have,
passing
you really
team?
want to make it
Right,
hurt
he
here.
seems
They
good.
take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
No, it's fun.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to try back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Ravens 6, Steelers 0.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Pickett will look to throw it here. Completes it to Austin. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off play action. Pickett. Here's a diving catch right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. 3rd down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. And they run with Harris off the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But
oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Fuck, man.
The Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Cameron Hayward. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Alex Highsmith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
13. Go.
Now it's Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Facing fourth down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
First down, Steelers.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Pickett, changing to play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Pickett. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again with Pickett. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And here's Freiermuth again. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Pickett sets up play action. Looking
What?
for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen.
Oh my God.
Ravens are going to get this back.
Oh my God, bro.
34-yard line.
Fuck, man. I wasn't trying to throw that fucking pick, bro. Ah, fuck.
14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Pickett to throw on first down. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we've hit intermission.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. Best friend. When we call, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
I do it big.
That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
I got the lead. Complete lead. What's that?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, this is Harris. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Gets this out wide to Pickett. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Now Pickett looking to change things up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because They've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Finds Pickens out right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Pickett back to throw.
That's my fault. That's my fault, bro. That was fucking my fault.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He's got it to the 43 here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Jackson on 2nd down. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Dobbins running out of the gun.
Oh.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from the 20. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway, but a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Steeler 1st down.
Expose us.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pickett, 4th down. Desperation time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. George Pickens. 29 yards. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
Ravens 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, 4th quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Report!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go, man!
Here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now a first down carry for Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And a solid run down inside the 30.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
Again, 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 6. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
The Steelers